race until I saw the movie.
Well,
But I've seen
you got to go see the race now in April, where I'll be rehooking up with Randy, and uh, I didn't think I was
Steve,
going to go to
you,
three
you
races in
can
a
you
row.
can be my guest, Steve, and I'll introduce you to everybody that's part of the Cutters program.
actually actually I already have my hotel booked.
Awesome.
Randy, what do you think the disconnect is? You're on the pulse of this as much as anybody because you're a media guy.
Well,
You're an AI guy now.
yeah, yeah. I think the movie did extremely well for being an independent film with a low budget at the
Yeah,
time,
$2.5 million, and
and
you know,
it
yeah.
launched the careers of several, amazing actors that are still a part of our American acting community. And Dennis Quaid is probably one of the best known actors out of the four that came out of the group. Dennis Christopher played a part just recently in Django and Chain. He had a very serious part in that movie. Uh, you know, Daniel Stern and Home Alone really, shown as one of the great comedic talents at the time, and his part in that movie was, I think, one of the more instrumental in making it a humorous movie. He just really, he had some of the greatest lines of humor in that whole movie. So you've got all these really good actors, and Jackie Earle Haley. He won an Academy Award, or was nominated for an Academy Award.
You've
So
met him and talked to him before, Randy?
I have not. I have
You have
not.
not.
But
Okay.
my really good friend Ted Chase had a part in the movie. He was a Beta Theta Pi, and he was one of the guys on Rod's fraternity team that came in second to the Cutters, and he had a couple speaking parts, and uh, was one of the cliff divers at the cliffs of the limestone quarries. I talk to Ted all the time. He's out in Hollywood now, and he's made a lot of connections with all those guys over the years, and he's one of the real interesting folks that I've met over the years.
Well,
Part of the
well,
movie.
Randy, I wanted to get to drill down to one thing that I thought was cool because you've told me this in previous. We did a previous podcast together. So Jeff Hilligas, going to the outside. I mean, you couldn't have scripted, in a way very close to the finish of the movie breaking away, uh,
Well,
turn by turn
I
in that
actually did
final
an overlay. I did an overlay of
yeah.
the two
Tell
finishes, starting at the start line, overlaid the '84 race with the actual movie, and they finished at exactly the same time, with the same results. It couldn't have been closer in the way that he came up on the inside. Adam came up on the inside. Dennis Christopher came up on the inside.
did Jeff make a tactical mistake in going to the
Uh,
outside
I think
as would the fictional movie in
the
drifting to the outside like that?
the key was the wind. It was a very windy day, and he led it all the way down the back stretch through the third and fourth turn. And as he was coming out of the fourth turn, he saw that Jim Pollock was right on his wheel, and Jim Pollock, who went on to become an Olympic silver medalist,
Mm-hmm.
was um, was going to overtake him, which pushed him out to the outside, which left this gutter position where Adam was fourth going through that last turn. And I don't think there's ever been a race where somebody came from fourth all the way to win the race from the fourth to